For over 2 decades, HeiHaw stood as a beacon of warmth and laughter, weaving together country music, folk humor, and timeless skits that felt like home. Its cast, clad in overalls and smiles, delivered joy every Saturday night, embodying a simpler, more innocent vision of America. Yet behind the bright lights and jovial performances, shadows lingered, stories of struggle hidden beneath the laughter. These performers, icons of rural entertainment, carried burdens that the cameras never captured. Battles with addiction, heartbreak, and illness quietly unfolding far from the spotlight. The legacy of HeiHaw is a tapestry of contrasting realities, celebrated on screen, yet marked by personal pain and sacrifice. It is a story of joy and sorrow intertwined, where the final curtain revealed more than just the end of a show. The faces that shaped HeiHaw's spirit, musicians, comedians, and unforgettable characters, each lived a life far richer and more complex than their on-screen persona suggested. Some fought fierce health battles. Others wrestled with loneliness and loss. A few withdrew into quiet obscurity, while some, like LuluRoman, carried the weight of memory and redemption with grace. The show's charm masked the harsh truths of fame's fleeting nature, exposing the fragile humanity behind enduring smiles. Though the cameras stopped rolling, the echoes of their stories continue, reminding us that behind every laugh shared with millions, there often lies a silent, unseen struggle. HeiHaw was more than entertainment. It was a family, a refuge, and a bittersweet legacy etched into American culture. RoyClark was the heartbeat of HeiHaw, a musical prodigy whose mastery of the banjo, guitar, and mandolin captivated audiences for decades. His charismatic presence made him a symbol of strength and vitality on screen, yet behind the scenes, his health was quietly deteriorating. Heart problems, diabetes, and strokes shadowed his later years, a harsh contrast to the lively performer fans adored. Clark's final performances carried a bittersweet weight, especially his touching rendition of "Yesterday When I Was Young," a haunting farewell that marked the end of an era. Despite his struggles, he remained devoted to his craft and his fans until his passing in 2018, leaving behind a legacy both triumphant and fragile. BuckOwens brought a rebellious edge to HeiHaw, his Bakersfield sound a sharp challenge to country music's traditions. His influence was undeniable, yet beneath the surface, Owens wrestled with conflicted feelings about his fame. The show that boosted his career also felt like a cage, limiting his artistic credibility. His personal life bore scars too deep to hide. The pain of 3 failed marriages and the devastating loss of his close friend and guitarist, Don Rich. In his later years, Owens shifted focus away from the stage, building a life through business ventures and stepping back from the spotlight. His death in 2006 marked the quiet closing of a chapter filled with both innovation and regret. SarahCannon was a pioneering force in country comedy, her vibrant character breaking barriers for women in a male-dominated world. But behind her upbeat stage persona lay battles with depression and the relentless pressure to maintain her mini-image. Her fight with cancer in the 1980s was as public as it was fierce, marked by surgeries and chemotherapy, yet she returned to the stage with defiance and strength. Her advocacy extended beyond entertainment, helping to found a cancer center that remains a vital part of her legacy. The stroke that ended her ability to perform and speak in 1992 was a tragic blow, yet her influence endured long after her passing in 1996, a testament to resilience amidst profound hardship. Junior Sample's slow-talking, backwoods salesman character brought laughter to millions, but the man behind the persona was deeply troubled. Alvin Samples Jr. never sought fame and struggled with the constant public association with his comedic image. The pressure of celebrity weighed heavily on him, driving him toward alcoholism and diminishing his reliability. His appearances on HeiHaw lessened as his struggles grew, fading from the show and from public view. His death at age 57 from a heart attack was a somber reminder of the unseen toll fame can exact. The legacy he left behind is one of laughter intertwined with pain, a stark contrast few ever fully grasped. LuluRoman's journey through HeiHaw's vibrant tapestry was marked by battles that stretched far beyond the stage lights. Abandoned as a baby and raised in an orphanage, her early life set the stage for a struggle that would shadow much of her adult years. Despite rising to prominence with her larger-than-life comedic talent and undeniable presence, Roman's path was fraught with personal demons. Addiction and loneliness became fierce opponents, challenging her at every turn. Her public persona of humor and lightheartedness masked deep pain, including arrests and substance abuse that threatened to derail her career and spirit. Suspension from the show signaled a nadir, a moment when the consequences of her struggles could no longer be hidden behind the laughter. Yet, from this dark place came a profound transformation. A religious rebirth in the late 1970s became the catalyst for sobriety and renewed purpose. Roman's return to performing shifted focus to gospel music, embodying resilience and faith amid ongoing battles with depression and health. As the last one standing, she carries a heavy burden of memory, reflecting often on lost friends and castmates, her survival a testament to strength amid sorrow. The women known collectively as the HeiHaw Honeys played a pivotal yet complicated role in the show's legacy. These women, Misty Rowe, Gunilla Hutton, Lisa Todd, Barbie Benton, Diana Scott, Victoria Hullman, and Kathy Baker, infused HeiHaw with charm, vitality, and balance. They were far more than mere decoration. They were active contributors to the show's enduring appeal. Yet, the realities of their lives after the cameras stopped told a different story. Misty Rowe, beloved for her sweet demeanor and blonde hair, found herself grappling with loneliness and the stagnation of a career that faltered once the show ended. Gunilla Hutton, already known from Petticoat Junction, retreated sharply from public life following personal scandal and a relationship with Nat King Cole, sacrificing Hollywood's bright lights for privacy and protection. Lisa Todd vanished quietly from the public eye, leaving little trace of her later years. Barbie Benton balanced show appearances with a music career before retiring to a life away from cameras, while others like Kathy Baker slipped silently back into private life, cherished by fans but largely forgotten by the wider world. Their stories highlight the often harsh and unspoken realities faced by women in entertainment during that era. Undervalued, overlooked, and unsupported once fame faded. These women's lives underscore the sharp contrast between public laughter and private struggles, spotlighting the emotional and financial hardships that followed their fleeting moments in the spotlight. The fading of HeiHaw's core cast members into quiet obscurity or hardship adds a profound layer of melancholy to the show's history. RoyClark's death in 2018 marked the loss of a musical genius whose warmth and vitality were shadowed by years of declining health, a quiet departure that many fans were unprepared for. BuckOwens' passing in 2006 closed the chapter on a complex figure who wrestled with the dual legacy of fame and personal sorrow. SarahCannon's final years were marked by physical frailty and loss of voice, yet her fight against cancer and dedication to advocacy remain a powerful testament to courage. Junior Sample's early death serves as a stark reminder of the crushing weight fame can impose on those unready for its burden, while Grandpa Jones embodied resilience until his final stroke in 1998. This slow unraveling, this quiet fading from public memory, reflects the ephemeral nature of show business fame and the loneliness that often follows the applause. Many supporting cast members withdrew from view without fanfare, their invaluable contributions overlooked by a public eager to remember only the laughter. It is in this silence that the true cost of their artistry is revealed, a price paid in health, relationships, and peace of mind. Amid this tapestry of loss and endurance, HeiHaw's cultural imprint remains undeniable, yet tinged with bittersweet truths. The show offered audiences a refuge, a shared moment of joy rooted in community and simplicity. Behind that joy, however, lay a fragile human reality often ignored. The cast stories, when viewed in full, expose the complexities of fame, the masking of vulnerability behind crafted personas, the tension between public success and private suffering. The relationships forged on that cornfield stage were real, enduring beyond scripts and ratings, yet their aftermath underscores the loneliness and hardship that frequently accompany lives in entertainment. The quiet endings of many cast members, the lack of public recognition or ceremony, prompt reflection on the fleeting nature of celebrity and the need for compassion beyond the spotlight. Today, HeiHaw lives on through reruns and digital clips, preserving its humor and music for new generations, but also calling us to remember those who lived its story with courage, pain, and unyielding artistry. HeiHaw's story is one of contrasts, a celebration of laughter and music that simultaneously concealed the weight of private pain. The show's end was quiet, lacking fanfare or closure, as the cast members dispersed into lives marked by both triumph and hardship. Many passed away quietly, their struggles hidden from the public eye, while others withdrew into obscurity or continued to grapple with personal challenges away from the spotlight. RoyClark's passing in 2018 symbolized the closing of an era, a life marked by musical brilliance and quietly borne health struggles. BuckOwens' death in 2006 reflected the complex legacy of a man who shaped the show's sound but wrestled with the costs of fame. SarahCannon's final years spoke of courage in the face of debilitating illness and loss of voice, her legacy extending beyond comedy to advocacy. Junior Sample's early death was a stark reminder of how fame's burdens can overwhelm even the most unsuspecting. Grandpa Jones' enduring spirit until his final days embodied the resilience and authenticity that endeared him to fans. The women of HeiHaw, often overshadowed in the broader narrative, faced their own battles with resilience and quiet strength. LuluRoman's path of hardship, addiction, and redemption illustrated the show's darker realities beneath its humor. Her religious rebirth and continued presence as the last one standing carry the heavy memories of a lost generation of performers. The HeiHaw Honeys contributed vital charm and balance to the show, yet their post-fame lives often revealed the emotional and financial toll exacted on women in entertainment during that time. Some retreated from the public eye, others vanished into private life, their contributions largely unrecognized by the wider world. These stories highlight the bittersweet truth that behind the laughter and lightheartedness lay real human struggles, many of which went unseen or unspoken. Despite the hardships endured, HeiHaw's cultural legacy remains deeply woven into the fabric of American entertainment. The show offered a moment of shared joy, a refuge from complexity where country humor and music brought communities together. Its reruns and digital clips continue to connect new audiences, preserving the spirit of rural Americana and the camaraderie forged on its cornfield stage. Yet, this legacy also carries a call to remember the individuals behind the smiles, their sacrifices, their pain, and their humanity. The cast's journey from spotlight to silence reveals the transient nature of fame and the loneliness often hidden beneath public success. HeiHaw was more than a show. It was a family, a cultural touchstone, and a testament to resilience in the face of life's harsh realities. In the end, the story of HeiHaw's cast is a powerful reminder that behind every laugh shared with millions is a human heart that endured unseen struggles. The show's echo remains strong, not only through nostalgia but through the lessons found in the lives of those who created it. Their artistry and spirit continue to sing across generations, inviting us to honor both their contributions and their challenges. The legacy of HeiHaw lies in the delicate balance between joy and sorrow, success and struggle. A story as complex and enduring as the people who lived it. This is the true heart of HeiHaw, a family that offered laughter to the world while quietly bearing the weight of their own stories.